Hey everyone, another episode that we have to record. Well, uh, and and there's our dancer got attacked and missed. Thank you. That's gonna attack our healer. So almost he missed. Good, because I'm glad it missed. And he got the poison bow, so it wouldn't help if our mage got poisoned at all. So yeah, I couldn't get to that villager. I've tried. It's hard, uh, but none of the others get destroyed, so we're good. Um, Now we just got will to attack the guys. I'm telling you right now, I'm recording over the video. I'm not commentating on it while I'm playing it. Um, uh, this one I really didn't. I'd say this would probably be the tougher part. Not by much, but a little bit, because by this is the time when they start using the poison items, um, which is a really pain. And they get anti-tonic, so it helps a little bit. But this ends up being a little pain. But I'm just gonna use my healer to go out and grab some items. Okay, good. I was about to say, we got this. And I think he hits him, yeah. Takes him out. Which we're gonna, it's like, I might be rude this, but sooner or later we're gonna get one. Uh, I'm finally gonna use the torch on this. Finally gonna use some of the torch. Um, there we go. There's one guy I think, like, no, because I think at the end of this turn they'll show up. But I think that's it. So I think I get one guy, no, two light mages pop up after this turn, and I think that's it. Um, Look, I think we get two light mages and a rider on this after this turn. And I think it gets pretty darn close. I think I just was deciding on to get the anti-tonic or have my general up front, and I go like, yeah, the general would be more useful because yeah, he might need it, but he won't be in too much danger. And I think there's okay. I think there was supposed to be one more light mage, but I guess not. It was the two bandits will be easy, and then the light goes, and there goes Will getting hurt again. Uh, the anti-tonics, they come in. They come really. I want to say too much bundle, but uh, and we do need to use a lot of those. They come in handy, but a lot of those level up items we need to use. But again, I've probably mentioned this so many times that I wanna at least get them all to level 20 to be maxed out and ready for because I'm telling you right now, once they get to 20 and then they prestige or level up, uh, they they become a lot stronger than their ones who leveled up earlier. So I'm thinking that's pretty good. I think I've already got a good chunk of my team that I'm gonna use at the end. but not by this chapter. I think by the next, I think by the second or third chapter, I have the team set. So I think one more gets poisoned. I think one of them sneaks behind and attacks Elwood. But what takes Hector? I should switch the hand axe out. But I didn't. There we go, that's what I thought. I was about to say the light mage should have came out sooner or later. But he misses though. But we're gonna come right back and Elwood's gonna kill him. And I know Hector's like the tank I put up front. If I had to choose between the general or the tank, really, or Hector, I couldn't really decide because Hector, yeah, can move a little bit more faster and doesn't have that like huge bulkiness like a tank, but he can take hits too. And then, but when I need someone who can take hits, dish out as much, I would go with the general. So like in this situation where I need the space and the movement, I would go with Hector, and that's why general's behind just in case. Yeah, because I want to level up Elwood. So he needs to be leveled up a little bit, and I know Lynn's not being used a lot, because Lynn and Elwood are almost kind of the same class, really. And I'd rather use Elwood because I used Lynn almost last first 10 chapters we got, and I really didn't see any use to having another one of them in here. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot he has the poison axe, and I don't want to get my any more characters poisoned. And I think I said, yeah, I was gonna say it's in the general, I guess. And do we take him out? Yeah, I think we take. Because I was like, what? We take him out? No, we take him out, of course, because it's a general. Gosh. And I think like last time I recorded all this, I think generals like goes up. I think one level by not by the end of this chapter, but I think I think by next chapter he goes up at least once or twice. And I'm going to tell you right now, the upcoming chapter, woo, what a doozy. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm starting to like using Raven more. Didn't use him too much sometimes, but I'm getting too used to like using him a lot more. But I think that's because I used to. I'm trying to. Raven. But I started using him more now, and it seems to come handy. Because if I remember, I used another cavalry guy. I think it was used. Yeah, general got poisoned. Yeah, that's great. Even though it didn't do any damage. But I'm trying to remember who I used. One of the cavalry. I know it's one of the cavalry guys I used extra. But it was one of them. And I'm glad they missed, because then if Raven got poisoned, that was going to be a pain. But this is when I started using my art will to make sure they stay far away. I got a lot of light mages. Well, we have like what? One light mage, one normal mage, and one dark mage. And I know I haven't used our mage yet, and sometimes, but I promise you I will use them more. But Um, but the Dark Mage I'll be using more frequently, more usefully too, because I he's came in handy too. The only party member I haven't used that were in this a lot was the Raven, which all the other party members I used in my when I played this game. He's the only one I really didn't use a lot. I usually got him one chapter and I was done. Uh, but everyone else I've used at least one time or two. And then now we're gonna buy all these items. Because telling you right now, I'd rather be stocked and ready. Um, but oh jeez, it's like we're on episode 29 here, and um, we still got we still got this one, and there is a Hector part story, so we got Hector still, and that's not long. I think it's about 6 chapters. Don't correct me, but I think 6 chapters, um, which won't take very long either, because they're kind of their own, and some of it's with Elwood, but uh, wonder why I attacked him, because I could have attacked one of the light mages. Because yeah, he might be weak to it, but he would have taken them out a lot more easier if I used him to attack the light mages. But again, then I think more of like I thought. Since he's poisoned already, I don't want another party member taking a chance of getting poisoned again. So yeah, I can understand why a little bit I attacked him, but I love how I am bashing my ideas on the attacks and stuff. Sometimes I think it's hilarious. Um, but again, that's I would say good and it would be also good and bad. But um, but I wonder how many kills Hector's have got altogether. But I think they will tell you at the end how many victories and how many battles they had. Um, but I think that's everyone right now. And that's enemy's face. I don't think. Yeah, I was about to say enemy had one or had the boss, but the boss won't attack you until you're in his range of attack. I don't know why. Not in this chapter. This chapter I could see why not, but then again, he would you would be in way danger. The chapter would end way too easy. Uh, but yeah, General's getting hurt, but good thing we have our healer coming up to heal up. But I got other party members to heal before we do anything else. Um, got Will out because again, there's no wind dragons and uh, they're in range, but I would more likely use the one up there because that one's closer. Let's move. I was going like, let's move him up, but no, I'm gonna probably use Hector. Okay, I see. We'll use Hector to attack the cavalry guy with the hand axe, which it's gonna run out. It's only got like 3 more attacks left in it. But Hector's level 14. I wish the next sequel to Fire Emblem to this one came out in the U.S. And if there is a translated one, can someone send me a link? Because I would love to play that game. Because if there is a sequel to this, I know there is a sequel, but if there's an English translator, like a ROM hack or something, send it to me, please, because I want to play that because it looks really good. But I hated that. I know sometimes Japan, they don't release games out here because of region, because of certain things. But we have proved multiple times that we do like strategy games. We like thinking games. Fire Emblem, Advance War, Civilization is good examples for strategy games. And for some others, but then I question some of things what Japan does. I've been watching a lot of people I'm not subscribed to, and there's this one recent video, or not recent, but I watched it again. And PBG is doing it right now, and yes, I'm referring to PBG in my video. That he's doing an LSD walkthrough, and you're asking, LSD drug? No, LSD the game. It's about a person who, I forgot how long, but it was like a couple of years, where she wrote her whole like years of journals of dreams, and someone made a game into that. And as a game, it doesn't look that fun. It looks like one of those games where you and your friends could sit and just laugh their butt off, or just lose their mind. It's depending on really who as a friend you have to do that. But that's really, I think, the gist. It was funny and a blast. I would flip. What could I say? For me, I would sit there and go, "What?" and then laugh about it later. But again, it was a funny thing to look at. But how could I say? I could only probably play it once in a while and then have a friend, because it's one of those games that I have that is funny. If I need a good laugh, I'll probably go to it. But there's other games that I can get a good laugh out of from just playing and keep playing too. But there's nothing else really. The LSD game is just. I'm talking about LSD game instead of talking about Fire Emblem, but it's one of those. I've watched videos. I watched people try to do walkthroughs of it, and it is a trip. It is a trip. Just telling you that right now, because there's like one scene where there's this hand. There's like a face as a head, like a body and a head, and then just two arms and legs, and it does a 360, and then there's another face. There's faces on both sides of the head and the body, and walks off, and then just disappears, and then another one is right there. It goes and disappears, and you're like, what? And there's hardly any, like, the only sound effect you will hear is like a couple of flying sound effects, walking, and the walking is annoying because it's not like that, like you're just it's like you're grabbing wood, two pieces of wood, and just slam it together, and that's how annoying the sound is. I would play that as a good joke. Like if I have to do like a live stream, I might do that for the hell of it, just to go, what? Okay, what just happened? But as for a lot of things, I like to have a lot of plans to do. I would love to do a lot of things, but it's just money constrained and viewing wise, because I won't do a live stream or anything without a big group. But I would love to do one. But again, just don't have the fan base to do it, or the number of subscribers. And I love my subscribers that I have now. I love them to death. And thanks for being the first to to support me. And I'm glad. And I would love any of my supporters. But just don't have the big enough base to do certain things. And again, this costs money every. I wouldn't say this would cost money for me to do, but I just don't have the money amount to be able to do this every single day. I do have a job outside of this to do to put money into most of the time, but I'm not going to put a huge amount into it because again, if I will put bits and bits in it just to go like, okay, I see I can put a little bit in just to see if I can get a bigger number. But other than that, there's really I'm gonna put a huge one into it. But we're almost beating this chapter, and I'm deciding on choosing the heavy spear or the iron spear, or the iron lance. But I missed. He only does 8 damage anyways, and I think I'll send someone else to try to kill him. I think I sent up like someone up there. He'll do 22 to kill him, and he only has a 69% chance. I'm sitting here like, I don't know. I would go with this. I was about to say, go with the sword that will hit him 100% and kill him. And if you do miss, well, Doom, we gotta start all over. And I guess, because I was, and he's gonna get only like a big chunk. And I left the archer guy in the bag, so lost a little experience with that. But I was more focused on the boss who will kill one of my players if I don't kill him that. So I rather do that than start. So I took him down there. And now they're going to have their big talk. Hey, I'm sorry, don't worry, don't you have to push yourself, so we'll have time for mooring this, and this is all finished for now. In my father's name, do anything I could stop Nargle. I see. So do you have it in mind? We need to see Orsine, my brother? After all we learned, we cannot tell him, can we? Sure, I guess. Hector, that's our expression. Hector don't want to meet Lord Arthur. He has Lexingard with him. He is afraid to face him, right? What and how do you expect me to send him any message we heard? It's about the light merchants. Is it going to be mad? Come on. Come here. The both are in good spirits. It's a lot better than in despair, I suppose. Lord Edward, are you feeling better? Marcus, I know I'm worried you. About Lord Albert, at my own decision, I send a message to Lord Albert. I see. Thank you, Lord Marcus. That was well done. I thought she would know as soon as possible. The Marcus' final moments were so very noble. Lord Elwood, Commander Marcus. Is that a drawer? I finally found you. I'm glad you were. And so, what are you doing here? Don't tell me something happened to Mother. No, Lord Elsa is fine. Don't not worry. When the word of our death reached yesterday, she said not a word. She merely gave her full attention to the message. Mother. When she issued her order without hesitation, her command, I delivered his sword, to Lord Edward. But the castle defense will be short-handed. Lord Edward, please understand your mother's feeling. Lord Edward, Elder is not coming home. All your mother do is pray for your continue safely. Obey your father's dying wish. Sorry, yes, mother. This is her message to you, and why it not precision for the reinforcement to help Warren Castle. Good idea. I guess it would ease my mother's fears and how to her wishes. It's what that thing that makes you Lord Edward. Our vows are like nothing else, even perhaps you for ready to face them. Elizabeth, yes. I will serve you my very life. And now we got another chat to go on. Sly, is something wrong? Oh, you were worried about me? I apologize for all of the trouble. I'm fine now. I have my friends to lean on. Hector, Liz, and you, Sly. Thanks to you, all of you, I'm getting stronger. I'm coming to believe that together we can overcome anything. Sonia, Limisdale, you call Lord Argyle. My wound needs time. It was a deep cut, and my strength is not what it was. The man who did this to me is dead. I like his son dead as compliance, Sonia. Your will use Barton to move the Black Fang. I do not need more underlings now. I need the 4 fangs. Hee hee. Leave it to me. I have them bowing their heads to me. While I want you to gather quarters for this injuries to heal. I will need much. You are the strongest of all. Marfa, kill all these. Bear signs of great power. As you wish. As you will. As you wish. As you will. So now we're at chapter 21. Elwood traveled westward to meet with Arthur, the Marquis of Orsta. They passed through Loris and continued through 2 mere territories. After a time, they arrived at a fortress separating the Thuris and Orsta. Chapter 21. Kingship Bond. The Black Fang. Jafar. Ursula. Leonard. Laris. That's everyone, is it not? If I have you the 4 fangs together, I need one more. I need you to eliminate a man who's living past here. His name is Edward, a noble of Hellas. The location Larison is not. That's right, but he is no simple country lord. He is his friend, other Larset lord, and there is no match for you, and yet. Carelessness invites death. Do not make that mistake. Lords and lords, I have work for you. The Ride brothers as well as alright. One question, and is there our father's oath? I mean the order of his head of the Black Fang. Hee. Why naturally, isn't that right, my beloved? Ah yes. There are your sacrifice remove removal when your order comes from the head of the Black Fang. Barn read. As members of the group, you will follow the orders, yes? Or does the opportunity find you into impotent? How dare you speak to my brother in such a... I know. Sonia, we do not need to be cursed by you under our father. We are the ones who carried the Black Fangs. If Edward is an evil person, there is no reason for us to hesitate. Black Fangs will let none escape. Well, we, the brother Ride, will take out... I just said that. Here's imperative. Understand your order. Once you find the target, eliminate him at once. It will be as you said, lady. So anything for you? I received my orders. I will do my duties. The target name is Elwood Noble Prince. Take him down on the Black Fang honor. Orstia. I've heard word from my brother. He's already on his way. We We're to wait here. What is it? It's coming? It's so it appears. I told you of this brother, but Castle Orson, not to mention the city itself, is filled with countless errant spies. I assume he thinks it would be easier to speak freely here, but wouldn't leave Mercer guaranteed even more. He travels in secret with few attendants. He's skilled at that sort of thing. There's no need to worry. How conventionally it must run in the family, and what expect is that supposed to mean? Nothing. I'm very much looking forward to him. Neil, are you well? You seem distant. It's fine, just a little tired. If we could sit still one night, I'd but poof. No, no. I can probably pronounce else. Are you alright? Listen, open your eyes. No, calm down. Let's move him into the back room and call it here. You mustn't move him. Huh? Natalie, what? I'm sorry. Please, just for now, don't move him. But, please. Let's do as Nana said. She must have her reasons. Please, just one night's rest. That should make things right. If it's gonna make him feel better, fine. Whatever you do, don't move him. I'll let the others know. Lord Hector, my apologies. No worries. So this is where Polaris Nobles and his friends are. And that's it. See you guys later.